G'day, I'm Mark from Tasmanian Off-Road Adventures. This is another 4x4 and camping gear review video, and today I'm reviewing the Cooper ST Maxx Tyre, obviously from Cooper Tyres. I've had these tyres on my Hilux for about 3 years. I took them off a couple of months ago, replaced them, only because they were worn out. I think I paid the starters, these are 265 75 16, which is a fairly standard size for sort of an older ute or wagon. I think I paid about 320 bucks each for these, which is sort of on the higher end. Cooper Tyres obviously made in America. Now, one thing with Cooper Tyres I find, if you look on online forums and Facebook and that sort of thing, is that they're a very polarizing brand, and I don't actually know why. There's a lot of people that love them and there's a lot of people that hate them, and I'm not sure exactly why. Whether it's the marketing, they're pretty good at marketing. They market them a lot and really well, so whether or not it has the reverse effect sometimes, but there's a lot of people that like to pick on Cooper Tyres for whatever reason. I didn't have really an opinion either way when I got these, but what I was looking for on the Hilux was I was looking for an all-terrain tyre. I'd had mud terrains on the Hilux before, but I was after an all-terrain tyre, but something fairly chunky. And that's exactly what this Cooper ST Maxx is. It's what I would say is an aggressive all-terrain tyre. It sits somewhere between your typical all-terrain and a mud terrain, and it's suited. You know, the type of tread suited exactly what I was after. I've had, as I said, I've had these for 3 years. I did 65,000 kilometres on them. In that 65,000 kilometres, I did lots of four-wheel drive tag-along trips down the West Coast. I've never ever had a puncture with these, so I'm pretty happy about that. And we do some pretty gnarly tracks, and tracks like the Balfour track, Climbers track, are very rocky. There's a lot of sharp rock on especially the Balfour track. But like I said, never a puncture. I am fairly particular about what tyre pressures I run. So on the road I normally run about 40 psi, and on the tracks I normally, those sort of rocky tracks, I run low 20 psi, low 20s, and on sand it's usually around the 15, 16 psi, and I am very particular about that. So that may well have assisted me in not having a puncture, but having said that, that's probably what you should be doing with tyres anyway when you are off-roading. These have performed really well off-road and on. Never had any issues at all on road, in the wet, anything like that. They worked really well. And off-road, very, very happy with the way they performed. Criticisms, 65,000 kilometres, I think that's probably about average of what you could expect for a tyre. I've heard people say they're getting, you know, not off this particular tyre, but some other all-terrain tyres are getting sort of more up around 80 to 90,000 kilometres. I can't confirm that, it's just what I've had people tell me. On the flip side, I've also had people tell me that they've only got, you know, 40,000 kilometres out of their set of tyres. So I'm happy with 65,000 kilometres. I'm just not sure that everyone would be. I think there's probably some people out there going, oh yeah, that's a bit on the low side. I thought it was pretty good, but I'm not sure. It's up to you to judge. I certainly didn't treat them nicely. Like as I said, they did lots of four-wheel drive tracks and worked quite fine. The one thing that I really didn't like about these, and I've read this before too, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but you get on the riding, when the black rubber starts to come off, there's white rubber underneath. So all on here where the tyre size is now gone white. So when whether I've hit a curb or whether I've just scraped against some rocks off-road, let's say I scraped the rocks off-road and didn't hit any curbs, it goes white, so the black, it's like there's just a thin layer of black rubber over the white riding, and I thought that was kind of annoying. On the back side, that hasn't happened at all, so whether or not it's got to do with the riding, because on this side the white riding sort of is more, or protrudes more than the other side, so whether or not that's got something to do with it. But I did find it quite annoying because it makes your tyres look a bit old and tatty. It's not me being vain, I just I don't know, it just makes them look not new. So I think that's about it. Would I buy these tyres again? Yeah, I would, but I didn't. I bought a different set of tyres. When it came time to replace these, I did look at these again, but as I said, they're up around the $320 mark, and I managed to get another really reputable brand, and a brand that a particular tyre I was really keen to try out, and I got them for 270 bucks. So it was 200 bucks cheaper, and I suppose in about 3, maybe 4 years I'll do a review on those tyres as well. But For what these are, with that sort of aggressive all-terrain, a cross between all-terrain and mud terrain, I thought these tyres worked really well, and I've really got no complaints with them at all. So let me know what you think in the comments if you've had them before. As I said, they're a very polarising tyre, but I've got nothing negative really to say about it, apart from, you know, not sure if that tread life is great or not, and just the fact that the white rubber on the outside of the tyre. So once again, thanks very much for watching this video review. Like the channel and let me know what you think. Thanks very much for watching.